Texas Tech enters the 2025 season under head coach Joey McGuire, who is now in his fourth year at the helm with a 23-16 overall record. In 2024, the Red Raiders went 8-5 overall. They went 6-3 in Big 12 play. McGuire has been steady, but the program has not yet taken what you would consider a big leap. But this season could change that with some major offseason moves. Everybody should know by now about the portal haul that they brought in. But let's talk about some departures first. Their top running back, Taj Brooks, left early for the NFL. Some starters graduated or transferred away, such as Sterling Porcher, who is at offensive guard, over to Vanderbilt now. But the portal haul has been staggering, right? I mean, you got some major high-caliber additions here. USC running back Quentin Joyner, Miami, Ohio wide receiver Reggie Virgil, Incarnate Word wide receiver Roy Alexander, along with some linemen Will Jados and Howard Sampson. They bolster what was already a returning core of playmakers led by the receivers Caleb Douglas and Coy Eakin. Mack Leftwich takes over as offensive coordinator this season. He inherits a veteran quarterback in Baron Morton, who, he threw for over 3,300 yards last year, 27 touchdowns. Leftwich is known for his high-octane air raid from his days at Incarnate Word and Texas State. Brings fresh creativity, depth at wide receiver and running back that should unlock Morton's best supporting cast that he's had there. The issue might be staying healthy. Defensively, you got a new coordinator, Shiel Wood, coming in from Houston, but he's been at a different place every season, it seems like. He was at Tulane. He was at Army once upon a time. Guy's been everywhere. But he has improved defenses dramatically every time he goes somewhere new. His new front seven is loaded with transfers. Defensive tackles A.J. Holmes Jr., Lee Hunter, Skylar Gill Howard, and edge threats David Bailey and Romello Height. Secondary is also strengthened by some additions. Bryce Pollock, Dante Balfour, and Cole Wisniewski, who, of course, comes over from North Dakota State. From sportsbooks, Texas Tech's regular season win total is set at 8.5 games. Hovering right now at FanDuel, it's minus 148 to the over. That implies a nearly 60% chance to hit the over on this, so we're looking at 9 wins plus. Futures on this, Big 12 championship odds are plus 550. That suggests, a 15% chance, somewhere around there, to win the league. Same for their CFP odds at plus 410. That implies just over 19% probability to make the college football playoff, which, if they win the Big 12, they will certainly be there. The expected season influencers are clear, right? Baron Morton, standout portal impact players like Joyner, Virgil, Hunter, Bailey, and Pollock. And, of course, the returnees, Douglas, Eakin, Rodriguez, and Roberts. The keys to success here, making sure that this massive transfer class gels and that they stabilize the offensive line around some new pieces, right? Like Jados and Sampson. They got to make sure they dramatically improve defensive play, especially stopping the run and controlling the back end. The biggest obstacles, you kind of say the obstacles here, it would be the same thing, but can Morton elevate past his QBR consistency in the mid-50s? Can he be better than that? The other question, will Wood's new defense gel right away, or is it going to stumble through spring and into fall? Like, will their fortune continue in one-score games, right, without last year's close game magic? Remember, they went 6-1 in one-score games last year, and yes, I count games where they win by 8 points. That's still one score to me. So, but 6-1 in games that were decided within 8 points. The non-conference slate is manageable. I mean, you got Arkansas, Pine Bluff, you got Kent State, you got Oregon State. In Big 12 play, I mean, there's some tough tests, right? At Utah, at Kansas State, at Arizona State. They got home games against Kansas, BYU, and Oklahoma State. That stretch right there could define whether Tech is, in the title chase or if they're fading late. There is a potential where if they lose too many of these games, the mercenary class that they brought in might not give a crap at the end of the season. We'll see. I think the road slate is, too difficult for title contention. I've got Tech at 9-3 this season. And the losses I've got all on the road. At Utah, at Arizona State, at Kansas State. But to me, 9 wins is still a fantastic season for Joey McGuire and company. I would look at them like this year's Ole Miss. I think the numbers could be better than the final record.
Thanks for listening to Winning Cures Everything.
Make sure and follow me on Twitter at GaryWCE. If you want to toss in a question, you can email me, Gary@winningcureseverything.com. Make sure and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.